Welcome to the final chapter on my series on fractals here at the High Desert Museum and their exhibit, Patterns at Play, Fractals in Nature. Last week we talked about the theory of fractals, but this week we go hands-on.
Welcome to Patterns at Play, Fractals in Nature.
Yeah, this looks cool.
Well, I'm glad you're getting that feeling right when you walk in, because that's what we were hoping people would pick up on the second they came into the exhibit. And some of my favorite parts of this exhibit are the large-scale photography that we have on each wall. So it's really floor to ceiling, way taller than you or I, and it gives us an opportunity to look at these fractals in nature at a very detailed scale.
Fractals in nature range from the massive, like a galaxy, to the micro. Oh, here we go. I know what this is.
What is it?
I assume, if my brain is firing correctly.
Yeah.
These are neurons?
That's correct.
Okay.
Your brain is functioning well, your own neurons are doing a good job. Because of this design, nature's design, we're able to get all of these trillions of connections. We're able to talk like this. We're able to learn about really cool things.
Yeah.
But we're doing it in such a small space.
There's a lot of the images we're seeing now of nebula, things like that, where literally it looks like this, but they're in millions of light years in size. So you go from really small to really large, and the patterns are very similar.
Exactly, yeah. So if we're thinking about the tiniest little brain neurons all the way out into outer space, and we're still seeing some of these similar patterns, which is wild.
Yeah. What's really wild is the interactive back wall in the exhibit where you can create and control your own fractals.
And what is happening on the back wall here is we're using a computer algorithm to create this infinite number of fractals. And so if you lift your arms up, it also is going to react to your hands. And it's gonna respond to how fast you're moving.
Whoa! I feel like a Jedi Knight or something like that.
You're all powerful right now. And what we liked about this is that we're kind of combining the computer side of fractal geometry and fractals, which has been so important to the field, with these large images of fractals in nature. So we're bringing them together in the same space.
Yeah.
And at just a really basic level, we wanted people to come in here and feel really good, to just kind of relax and go, whoa, like you did, right?
Now, what do we got here?
Here we actually have an aspen leaf.
Patterns truly are at play in this exhibit, and once you see them in nature, you can't unsee them. And if you find yourself craving yet another hands-on fractal experience, well, they got you covered.
These are what we call our fractivity tables. We have one that's a little bit taller here for older kiddos and adults, but we also have a one that's really close to the ground here, so littles, 2, 3 years old can definitely play on that table as well. And what we wanted people to do was actually touch and interact with fractals, and so we're able to make our own patterns here.
The image on the table is projected up onto the wall, and when you lay down that final piece, the wall rewards you with a fractal explosion. And then?
And so we'll clear all this off. And then we'll start again.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Fractals are simple, yet infinite. They were first found in computers and then revealed they were always in nature. And for a limited time only, you can go full fractal at the High Desert Museum. For Central Oregon Daily News, I am carbon-based fractal Scott Elness.